All right. Jamie, this is an interesting story that we saw. Have you seen the first season of The Last of Us?
Yes.
Starring, of course, our boy, Pedro Pascal.
Pedrito
Pascalito. By the
Pascalito.
way, but before we get onto this really quick, did you see his, I guess Spike Jonze made a music video starring Pedro Pascal. It was an ad, a 5-minute ad for Apple like AirPods, but like it's 5 minutes of Pedro like dancing and singing and like having and grooving.
Yeah,
have you seen that?
I saw bits and pieces of it. He looks so good.
He looks so good. So he looks so good. And The Last of Us is a great show. Video game turned series on Max.
Season 2 coming out.
Season 2 coming out around the corner. Bella Ramsey, she plays Ellie in the show, and she's fantastic in it as well. But she recently was interviewed, and she came out by saying that she was actually diagnosed with autism during the first season of that show, and it was pretty interesting how it came about. There's a crew member who has an autistic daughter, and I guess just kind of hanging out with Bella on the set during that period, during that shoot, she assumed that Bella was also on the spectrum. And I guess she brought that up, and Bella was like, oh, I don't know. She ends up going to a doctor and gets diagnosed, and yeah, I guess she's on the spectrum, and now she's publicly speaking out about it.
Yeah, I think that's fantastic to raise awareness, and it's always I like how it's neurodivergent people can identify other neurodivergent people,
or those in their lives too. Yeah,
we see the signs, but it is a cathartic, and I think that she talks about that a little bit as well. As now that I know this about myself, I can be kinder to myself. I know how to help myself better. You know, instead of kind of struggling through the social isolation, the sensory issues, all of these things that other people don't have around you, and you don't know why. So I think it's just a wonderful message that she's speaking out about it, because just knowing
it's half the battle.
Is wonderful, and it helps. And it helps other people who might be questioning themselves. Even if you're the only person in your family who gets diagnosed, like, do that for yourself.
Yeah.
Take care of yourself.
Yeah, I know. A lot of people were saying that, like, you know, they're seeing like reports of a spike in people being diagnosed with autism or being on the spectrum, and you know, people theorizing, oh, like, is there something in the water, the vaccines, and all these conspiracy theories.
Now. We just know more.
It's just awareness is going up. Is what I believe. Is awareness is going up, and people are not being so stigmatized for not only wanting to you know, to see if they are on the spectrum, but also to be open and talk about it. And the cool thing about Bella's case is that she says it's actually helped her acting. Because she said, you know, growing up, she felt like an outsider. She had sensory issues common with many people on the spectrum, and that, you know, sometimes she would be very hyper aware of people's mannerisms and you know, things about them, and through that, she was better able to like watch people, understand people, and that helped her in turn become a better actor. You know, copying and masking, and so I think it's really good that she's talking about it. Yeah, again, I think it's just, you know, helping break the stigma.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And we love her. She's a fantastic actress, and we can't wait to see season 2. Actually, I can wait to see season 2. I'm so nervous about what will be in season 2. I don't know. We'll see. But it's such a great show. We love Pedro. We love Bella.